here's your host, Spiderman!
Hi, I'm Spiderman, and I am in an indescribable amount of pain. Just kidding. I'm not actually Spider-Man, I'm actually Zach Lively. While I may not be Spider-Man, I am in pain. Stay tuned to find out who our guest for today's episode is.
I'm Adam Widener, and this is... And this is the Treehouse.
Oh, come on!
Welcome back, everybody. Behind the curtain today is a psychology professor who might just know us better than we know ourselves. Please welcome Dr. Babb. How are you doing today?
I'm excellent today.
That's good. So, what got you to start teaching here at Huntington University?
Well, I was a student here at Huntington for 4 years, and I was actually asked by Dr. Mary Ruthie to teach an adjunct course at Huntington.
Okay.
It was a fabulous experience, a marriage and family class, and then I had conversations with Dr. Steve Lee, who was the psychology professor before me, and he made a comment when I was a student and said, hey, you should really go on for your PhD and come back here and teach someday. And so opportunity happened to open up where he was leaving to go to Colorado, and I applied and got the job.
Okay. So what's your favorite class to teach?
I would say my favorite class probably is interpersonal relationships. It's one of those classes where students find pretty much everything we talk about very applicable to life. We get to talk about friendship, dating, engagements, communication, listening, conflict, and it just ends up being a lot of really great student discussions and helpful information for students.
Okay, and so leading in from the interpersonal relationships, what's your best advice for a relationship?
Ooh, that's a really broad question. My best advice for a relationship, I would say don't allow that relationship to exist in isolation. I think quite often people are not utilizing their friends, families, professors, and other supports in meaningful ways to get feedback, to get advice, information. We all have a lot to learn, especially when it comes to things like listening, managing conflict, and I think your friends, especially when you're dating, provide you really good feedback about who you are, who you're becoming, kind of how you reflect in that relationship. And so I think lean into your friendships with all the relationships you're involved in.
Okay. So, with Halloween coming up, we just wanted to ask some Halloween questions. So first, what's your favorite Halloween movie?
I would have to say Gremlins.
Gremlins.
Yeah, it's an old one, a classic,
It is.
and I remember seeing it as a kid, not knowing it was a scary movie, and so of course Gizmo was my favorite character, and that was actually the very first stuffed animal that I got was a Gizmo, and so I still have it to this day. My kids play with it sometimes, but that was still probably ranks as my favorite Halloween sort of film.
Okay. Yeah, so with your kids, what's your favorite candy to steal from their trick-or-treat bags?
I'm a big fan of Junior Mints, and anytime they have candy, they're always very gracious to offer some, and so that's we always have a good exchange of candy, stuff like that.
Like, do you trade? Like, I'll give you this for this kind of thing?
No, it's kind of the parent tax.
Oh yeah, I remember that. So, what's the best Halloween costume that you've ever worn?
When I was in elementary school, I don't know where we found it. My dad was into antiquing, and somewhere he acquired a full-size bear costume. And it zipped up the back. It was the hottest thing in the world to wear. But I mean, it was complete head to toe, big bear, so we could stuff stuff in it, and I looked just like a huge teddy bear.
How many people did you scare while wearing it?
It wasn't so much scary as kind of adorable. And so like most schools, we had rules about you couldn't wear scary costumes to school, so that one sufficed.
Okay. So you said the word school, so that means we have a special music performance.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Give it up for Pants Clark. They have a concert on November 1st at 7 p.m. right by Lake Snowtip. More Treehouse after the break.
Welcome, guests, the prize. And today we'll be guessing the price of various items. We'll start with this water bottle. What do you think that price is? Guess we won't know till the judges' results come in. Can you guess the price of this piano? We'll see you in there.
Welcome back, everybody. Our game today will be guessing the price of Facebook Marketplace items, and the items will be Halloween themed since, it's Halloween. So let's go ahead and let's get our first item. A chair toilet? How much do you think that's gonna run?
I'd say $59.95.
I think a solid 30 bucks. Oh. 20. All right. That right there is going to cost a human soul.
I'd say 37.
37. All right. Let's get price for that. 200. Close enough to a human soul. Collection of 3. How much?
$12.
I think 25. 15. An Elm Street sign.
16.
I think 20. 25, okay. And my favorite arch enemy.
I'd say 12.
So you're gonna say 100. Special thanks to you, Dr. Babb, for being our guest on this episode, and thank you to everyone watching. Over 60% of you are not subscribed, so don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share on all your socials for even more of the Treehouse chaos. Remember, if you don't, I will find you. I'm Zach Libby, and this is the Treehouse. Good night, everybody.